Welcome back to Shandor's Phytomancy. I mostly do terrarium art and education here, but this channel at its core is a creative outlet for myself. Most of you don't know that I struggle deeply with mental health issues, but I'm getting better. It often oscillates between being somewhat normal to experiencing existential depression, but the circles are getting tighter. One of the things that has been helpful is pursuing art intentionally. I personally believe that we are species born to make art, and when we stop is when we forget who we are. I've done art my whole dang life. I, like a lot of you, struggle with perfection. I love making art and I love exploring all its various mediums, but when I don't immediately do exactly what I see in my head, I give up. That was until I discovered houseplants and naturally terrariums. I don't know why they clicked for me, but I guess I never really looked at it as art. That was until I fussed with hardscape for hours on end, sketching out layouts for future builds and executing complex artistic terrarium scaping. Then I kept persisting in doing it. I kind of viewed terrariums as art, but like art in the sense that it lived in a zoo or a dedicated person's house. After I started with terrariums, I picked up drawing again, and I haven't put it down since. I now draw in some way every day. Honestly, despite decades of therapy and meds, I started seeing improvement after picking up this hobby. I finally learned what the phrase "it taught me how to slow down" meant. Because plants don't work on my timetable, I had to be patient. They need something from me, and for the most part are neglected. Being a wizard, you might think, oh, you can just accelerate plant growth. Well, why don't you try that and see how quickly the mana capacity lasts in your terrarium? I'll wait. While there are many studies showing that actively caring for plants improve well-being, terrariums don't get the same treatment. However, in 2023, 23 college students participated in an expressive terrarium building class and cared for it for 3 months after. They found that the building process facilitated flow, emotional expression, and transformation, while the caring process they found the participants had developed a relationship with the terrarium. Both papers I found are in the description. I didn't intend to make this video today. I intended to launch the build series I had just filmed, but something stepped in my metaphorical path this weekend. Everything is okay, it wasn't a huge something, just something that stole my motivation a little bit and injured my confidence. So instead now, I have more time to dedicate to making it the best short series I can make and launch it over the weekend in a more favorable time slot that makes sense for the almighty algorithm. If you liked today's video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, toll the bell!